Hey guys, this is one of those moments that no NCIS fan was ever truly ready for. After 18 incredible seasons, an era has officially come to an end. And it all happened during the massive 500th episode of NCIS. Because, yes, director Vance, played by Rocky Carroll, is gone. And the story behind it, it's just as shocking as what we saw on screen. So, let's break it all down. It all started back in mid-November, when showrunner Steve Binder approached Carroll with a bold idea. The goal was simple but huge. They wanted the 500th episode to completely shake the foundation of NCIS. Something that would truly shock loyal fans and flip the entire universe upside down. At first, Carroll was intrigued. He wanted to hear more. But then came the twist. Binder revealed that in this milestone storyline, NCIS itself would be under attack, threatened by a hidden force working behind the scenes to completely destroy the agency. And right at the center of it all, Director Vance. He would step up, fight to save NCIS, and in the process, lose his life. And in that moment, everything changed. Carroll admits he didn't even know how to react at first. He literally described it as having an out-of-body experience. This wasn't something he had asked for. This wasn't him choosing to leave. This was the story choosing its ending for him. And what made it even more intense? He only had 2 episodes left before filming his final scene. But here's the surprising part. Despite the shock, Carroll quickly came to accept it. Not just accept it, but respect it. Because from a creative standpoint, he saw it for what it was. A powerful, meaningful story. One that stayed true to the core of NCIS, where good fights evil, and in the end, justice prevails. And that theme? That's exactly what Vance's sacrifice represents. Now, behind the scenes, things got even more emotional. Carroll wasn't just an actor on the show, he was also a director. That meant his connection with the crew ran much deeper than most. Camera teams, lighting, sound, these weren't just co-workers. These were people he had worked closely with for years, both in front of and behind the camera. So when it came time to film his final scene, it hit hard. The entire set felt it. But there was one major goal they all shared to make sure that emotion translated through the screen and reached every single fan watching at home. And according to Carroll, they nailed it. Binder even described the episode as a love letter to Vance, a tribute to everything the character stood for. And after filming wrapped, Carroll believed they truly did justice to that vision. Looking back, what makes this goodbye even more meaningful is the journey itself. When Carroll first joined NCIS back in 2008 during Season 5, he never imagined it would last this long. 18 seasons, that's almost unheard of. In fact, he compared it to someone living to be 105 years old. Yes, it's sad to say goodbye, but at the same time, it's a life fully lived. And maybe that's the best way to look at Vance's story, not as something cut short, but as something completed. But here's where things get interesting. This isn't a full goodbye. Carroll has already returned to direct another episode, and there are even discussions about bringing Vance back through flashbacks in future seasons. So, in a way, he's not completely gone. He's just stepping into a different role. And now, with more time on his hands, Carroll is actually thinking about what comes next, and his dream might surprise you. He wants to travel the world, experience new cultures, eat incredible food. Basically, create his own version of a global exploration show, inspired by legends like Anthony Bourdain. After nearly 2 decades on one show, it makes sense. As he joked, being on NCIS for 18 years feels like being in a long-term relationship, so now he's just figuring out what life looks like outside of it, and honestly, he's earned that freedom. But for fans, this moment still hits hard. Because Vance wasn't just a director on NCIS, he was the backbone, the steady presence, the man who held everything together when things fell apart. And now, he's gone. So the real question is, can NCIS ever truly be the same after this? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you felt that emotional impact in the 500th episode. Because one thing is for sure, this wasn't just another episode. This was the end of an era. Who do you think will be the next director? McGee, returning Gibbs, or maybe Tony or Ziva? Mention in the comments.